NC13.
Good afternoon, this is GMA News Live. I'm Teresa Inocentes. 5 Filipinos, all female entertainers, were reported to have died in last night's plane crash in Nagoya, Japan. The Department of Foreign Affairs identified the fatalities as Rowena V. Precioso, Marivic V. Baleta, Hermina Tigues, Edna Rubino, and Susan Chikimatsu. According to the DFA, Ms. Chikamatsu from Guadalupe, Cebu, was recently married to a Japanese and was on her way to join her husband. Meanwhile, 2 Filipino survivors are reportedly being treated at the Kawaki Hospital in Nagoya. The DFA report is based on a dispatch from Consul General Victor Garcia, the 3rd of the Philippine Consulate in Kobe, Japan. We'll have more on this story on GMA Balita later at 5:30, right after That's Entertainment.
Good afternoon, I'm Melissa Hecolea and this is GMA News Live. Senator Gloria Macapagal Arroyo today blamed the National Economic Development Authority for the delays in implementing economic measures in Malacanang. She said NEDA was supposed to revise the medium-term debt plan, but up till now the final draft has not been submitted. Arroyo said the Senate should not be blamed if the plans haven't been implemented yet because the problem lies with NEDA, not with the legislative body. During the same meeting, President Ramos stressed the need to set new economic targets since many of the initial targets were vague. Malacanang claims moderate compliance to its 69 commitments, while Congress said it passed nearly all the tax and economic bills. A second economic summit will be held on June 17th. And that's the news for this hour. Stay tuned for GMA Balita coming your way in half an hour.
Good evening, I'm Margaret Tigas. Michael Moore today captured the World Boxing Association and International Boxing Federation heavyweight titles by beating Evander Holyfield with a majority decision in Las Vegas. The 26-year-old Moore survived a knockdown in the second round on a right-left by Holyfield just about 15 seconds before the round ended. Holyfield was taken to the hospital with a possible torn muscle in his left shoulder, which he injured in the second round. Meanwhile, in other news, different groups today launched a movement against Hueteng, Hayalay, and Lotto. The alliance, called Majal, stressed that establishment of Lotto, legalization of Hueteng, and Hayalay is not the answer to the financial problems of the government. The alliance added, on the contrary, it will only result in the broadening of the poverty base of the country. And that's the latest news for this hour. We'll be back at 7 o'clock. In the meantime, back to your regular program.